All right, we're going to get started. Today we will be getting cozy for fall. So make sure you have 2 yoga blocks or 2 stacks of books, and we'll get started. Start by sitting in a comfortable seated position. You can be sitting on your heels or sitting in easy pose, Sukhasana. You might want to elevate your hips with either a pillow or blocks. Just find a tall spine. Sitting tall through the crown of your head. Shoulders relax down your back. And just start to become aware of your breath. You can continue to breathe naturally or join me in a breathing technique known as box breathing. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Just breathe naturally. Notice how it feels. A reminder to take the variations that feel right for you and your body today. We're going to take an inhale. Spread the arms wide. Maybe lift the chin. And as you exhale, give yourself a hug. You can drop your chin towards your chest, round your spine. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, cross the other arm on top. Give yourself a hug, round your spine. One more round. Inhale, open up. And exhale, other arm on top. Last one, inhale, open. And exhale, give yourself a hug. Interlace your fingers. Press the palms up to the sky. Take a breath here. Lengthen through the sides of the waist. And as you exhale, take a side stretch over toward the right. Inhale back up to center and over to the left. Inhale back to center, to the right once more. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center, release your hands. Clasp them in front of you. I'm going to take some wrist circles. One direction, and the other direction. Nice work. Drop your right hand next to you. Inhale, side stretch over to the right. And then cross that arm over your body for a twist. Right hand comes behind you, left hand to your knee. Inhale to sit taller. Exhale to twist over your right shoulder. You can stay right here or release your right hand, Reach it up and over. Taking a breath into the right rib cage. And then sitting back up, untwist. Left hand down next to you. Inhale, sweep the right hand up and over. And then cross the right arm over your body. Hand to the knee. Left hand behind you. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist over your left shoulder. You might want to stay right here, or you can release your left hand up and over, taking a breath into the left rib cage. And then bring your torso up and release your twist. Nice work. We're going to come to our hands and knees in a tabletop position. Take an inhale. Lift crown of the head, heart, and tailbone up to the sky for cow pose. And exhale, press the ground away with your hands, round your spine, cat pose. Inhale once more for cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, cat pose. Come back to a neutral spine in your tabletop. We're going to step the right foot forward between your hands. You can use your hand to help it get there. I'm actually going to grab my blocks and set them up on either side of my right foot. Just ease your hips forward. You can keep your hands right where they are or bring them to your knee. Or maybe stretch them overhead to the sky. Wherever your arms are, stay here for one more inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands down. Bring them back and bring your hips back for half splits. Flex that front foot. Feel your hips pulling back. Heart reaches forward to keep the length in your spine. On your next inhale, lift up halfway. Really find that length in your spine. And then as you exhale, fold forward over the right leg. Stay here for one more breath. Stay for the exhale. And then bring your right foot down, rebending the right leg. Tuck the back toes, and lift the left knee. Left hand is going to come down to block or mat. Right hand, come to the back of your head. And as you inhale, open up towards the right side of your mat for a twist. Exhale, shoulders face the mat. Elbow comes down. Inhale, open up for your twist. And exhale, facing the mat. One more round. Inhale, moving with your breath. And exhale, facing the mat in your lunge. Nice work. Bring that back knee down. Returning to your tabletop. Stepping the left foot forward between your hands. Take a breath here into your hip flexor. Sending the hips forward. Heart reaches forward as well. Hands can stay down or come to your knee or reach up to the sky. Everyone take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands down to mat or block, and then take it back for half splits. Flexing that front foot, hips easing back. On your next inhale, lift up halfway, find length in the spine, and the sides of the waist. Then exhale, fold forward. One more round of breath here. Then come forward for your lunge, tucking the back toes and lifting the right knee. Right hand comes down to mat or block. Left hand to the back of your head. On your inhale, twisting open towards the left side of your mat. And exhale, bring the shoulders back down, elbow down. Inhale, open up the elbow and the chest. Exhale, bring it back down. One more round. Inhale to open. Exhale, close. Nice work. Back knee comes down, returning to your tabletop. Tuck your toes. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, hover the knees about an inch off the mat. Press down through your hands and the balls of your feet. Lower core muscles engaged in and up. Check in with your breath here for 3, 2, and 1. Send your hips up to the sky for our first downward dog. Feel your heels reaching towards the earth. Let's pedal out the feet, bend one knee deeply. And then the other. Oh, hello, grasshopper on my mat. And then switch. One more round of pedaling out the feet, waking up the backs of the legs and the arches of the feet. Then send both heels towards the earth. Your knees can stay bent. Actively pressing forward with both hands to bring your hips up to the sky. Exhaling your down dog. Bend your knees a lot. Gaze forward. And take several steps up towards your hands. Separate your feet hips width apart for your forward fold. Let the crown of your head be heavy, reaching down towards the earth. Again, your knees can be soft here. You can grab opposite elbows with your hands. Shake your head yes, no. Maybe find some movement side to side. Take an inhale while you're here. And exhale, sigh it out. Release your elbows if you have them. Bend your knees deeply. Slowly rolling up to standing. Head comes up last. Really take your time here. Nice work. Inhale, bend your knees deeply. Scoop the hands down and up. Utkatasana, chair pose. See if you can lift your toes off the mat. Spread them wide, and then set them back down. Sink your hips a little bit lower. Take a breath. And on your inhale, lift your right knee up towards the sky, one-legged mountain pose. We're going to take eagle, so crossing right over left. You can keep the toes down for stability, lift them or wrap them. And then right arm comes under left, or you can press palms and forearms together. Sink the hips lower, lift the elbows, move the forearms away from your face. One more breath right here. And then on the inhale, stand up tall, unwrap the legs, one-legged mountain pose. Let's bring the hands to hips. Send the heart forward and that lifted foot back behind you for warrior 3. Hands can stay here at the hips, or you can grab your blocks, which I'm going to do. Really press strongly through that lifted heel to bring strength to your lifted leg. Check in with that right hip. See if you can maybe drop it down towards the mat. Sometimes it likes to lift up. Take one more inhale here. And then exhale, soften the standing leg, back toes down to touch. Bring your back heel down. Coming up for warrior two. Take an inhale here. And exhale, settle in. Inhale, flip the front palm. Reach up and back for reverse warrior. And then exhale, bring it forward for extended side angle. For this first one, just bring your forearm to your thigh. Reach the right fingertips over towards the front of your mat. Inhale, bring it back for warrior, reverse warrior. Exhale once more for extended side angle. This time you might want to bring your hand down to your block or mat, or keep the forearm on your thigh. Keep that right arm reaching overhead, or maybe you take a half bind behind your back, or you can reach the left arm under for a full bind. In your variation, rolling the right shoulder open. Take your gaze where it feels good for your neck, maybe up, forward, or down. And then if you have a bind with your arms, release it. And then returning up to warrior two. Spiral both hands down. Take an inhale, step back to a plank. As you exhale, either bring your knees down or keep them up, lowering all the way down to your belly or halfway for chaturanga. Inhale, send your heart forward for a baby cobra or up dog. So the tops of your thighs either down or up off the mat. And then as you exhale, flip your feet, hips up to the sky, downward dog. Exhale, bend your knees deeply, look forward. Step or hop forward towards your hands and forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Pause here. Feel your hips pulling back and your heart reaching forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees deeply. Hands reach down and up for our chair pose. Sink the hips lower. And then inhale, lifting the left leg to the sky, one-legged mountain pose. And then we're going to take eagle. So left crosses over. Toes can be down, up, or wrapped. And then either take the forearms and palms together or wrap left under right. Sink the hips low. Lift the elbows, forearms away from the face. Take a breath here in your eagle pose. And then on an inhale, unwrap the legs, lifting that left knee, one-legged mountain. And bring the hands to hips as you transition to your warrior three. Hands can stay here or come down to your blocks. Pressing towards the back of your mat with your lifted heel. Heart reaches forward. Notice your breath here. And then as you exhale, soften your standing leg, back toes down to touch, opening up to warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach it up and back for reverse. And then exhale, bring it forward, extended side angle, resting forearm to thigh. Inhale, bring it back once more, reverse warrior. Then exhale, settling into your extended side angle. You might grab your block here. Hand reaches overhead, or option to bring it behind your back for a half bind or full bind. Left shoulder and heart rolls open towards the sky. Take a breath here. Releasing the arms if you took a bind. Returning to warrior two. Spiral the hands down. Inhale, stepping back to plank. As you exhale, knees down or up. Lower as you choose. Inhale, heart reaches forward, cobra or up dog. And then exhale, flip the feet. Hips up, downward dog. Take one round of breath right here. Soften the knees, gaze forward, and step or hop towards your hands. We're going to spend some time here in our forward fold. Once more, feel the crown of your head reaching towards the earth. Lift up halfway. I'll actually grab my blocks here. Cross right foot over. And then bring your hands over towards the right. You can keep the knees soft here as you fold forward. Send your breath wherever you feel this in your body. Might be IT band, hips, lower back, all of the above. On your next inhale, lift up halfway, uncross your feet, and then cross left over right. Walk your hands over towards the left. Knees can be soft as you fold forward. Stay for one more breath. Inhale, lift up halfway, uncross your legs, and then bend your knees quite a bit here, just releasing down, chest towards the thighs. And then bend your knees, taking that slow roll up to standing once more. Nice. We're going to step open towards the side, feet parallel and open wide for our wide-legged forward fold. So hinging forward at the hips, I'm going to grab one of my blocks here. Bring it below my heart. Left hand down with an inhale, sweeping the right arm open to the side for a twist. And on the exhale, release. Switching to the other side, right hand down, inhale, sweeping the left arm up. Once more to each side. Exhale, release, left hand down, inhale, lift your right arm open to the side. Exhale, release, right hand down, inhale, left opens up. Releasing on the exhale. One more breath cycle here in your forward fold. Releasing the crown of head down towards the earth. Maybe shake it yes, shake it no. Letting go of any tension in the face and the jaw and the neck. Then bring your hands to your hips. Press down through both feet. Stand all the way up. Nice work. Stepping the feet together. We're going to come to a seat on our mats. Lift your feet. Hands can stay for support behind you or release. Lift your chest. Take a breath here. We're going to take 5 counts as you breathe to lower down to our backs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, soles of the feet down to the mat. We're going to take a couple rolling bridges here. So bring your heels closer to your glutes. As you exhale, press your lower back into the mat. Inhale, lifting up the hips. Arms reach up towards the sky. Continue to lift up the hips, peel the spine off the mat, and arms reaching overhead. As you exhale, lower everything back down to the mat. 2 more, just like it. You can go at your own pace. Inhale, lifts up. Exhale, bring it down. And 1 more round. And then cross your right ankle over left thigh. Bring your hands out to the sides. And then just let your left knee fall from left to right. This windshield wiper movement with figure 4 legs. Smooth out your breath here. And then next time it goes over towards the left, just pause there. Maybe gaze over your right shoulder. And then bring your knees back up. Switching to the other side. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. And then this movement from right to left. Take it slow. Intentional. Focusing on your breath. And then pausing. Next time your legs are over towards the right, your gaze can be over your left shoulder. Stay for a breath. Then return your knees up to center. Uncross them. Hug both knees into your chest. Option to lift your head and shoulders off. Give everything a squeeze. And then releasing down to the mat for your final resting pose. Taking Shavasana. Letting your toes roll open, the palms roll open. Relaxing here on your mat for your final moments of practice. Or you can find your own pose where you can find some ease and soften in. Feel free to stay right here if you have time to rest longer. Otherwise, slowly start to move, make your way to a comfortable seated position, finishing our practice just as we started, sitting with a tall spine. Let's all take one more inhale together. And exhale. Feeling gratitude for the practice and for our community. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you.